So right here we have the ROG Strix RTX 3080. Alright, so if any of you remember my previous video where I unboxed the Strix RTX 2080 Super, you'll find that the boxes are actually really similar in size. And if we compare this to something like, I don't know, let's say the RTX 2060, the ASUS dual version, they're all exactly the same size, these boxes. It's insane. Considering how different like all these cards are, I wouldn't expect that to be the case. But yeah, let's just go straight in. I'll go through some of the reasons why I got the 3080 later in the video, but for now we'll just be unboxing this 3080 card because that's what you're all here for. So I brought with me a pair of scissors. There we go, we got it. Come on, cut through, cool, we got it open. All right, so now we pull this little tab right here. Ooh, pull that out, lift this up, and we got the Strix logo right here ready for us. This is a lot like the 2080 Super unboxing so far, but let's get this box out, come on. There we go, it's coming. It's like really tight in there. This box is heavy as well. Like, I don't know if it's the same weight as the 2080 or what, but it is definitely heavy. So let's get started. Once we lift this up, we should see, oh, look at that. There's our card. Let me make sure you guys get a good view of this. So this is the card right here. And in this little package, we've got ROG cable tie right there, which is out of focus, or is it? I don't know, I can't see the camera. Let's just put this to the side. We've also got, oh, what is this? It says Republic of Gamers, designed by ASUS Tech Computer Incorporated, asus.com. It's like a ruler with some numbers on it. Looks like coordinates. I wonder what that is. Maybe the location of ASUS headquarters or something like that. Very strange thing to include. And other than that, I think it's just the card. Let's have a look here. Oh, this thing is heavy. All right, we got the card. Oh, there's a little ASUS pamphlet here. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Anything else in the box before we throw that away? No, we're not throwing it away, but you know, that's taped to the top, so I'm not gonna mess with that. Now let's get rid of the box. There we go. There's the card itself, looking nice and shiny. And in here we have, what do we have? Where do we open it? Down here? Okay, there we go. Oh, what's that? Is that an ASUS? Looks like an ASUS case badge slash sticker. It's not really, oh, it might be a bit metal. I don't know what that is. It's probably solid, actually. Cool. We've got the thank you. This card has been meticulously crafted and thoroughly tested to deliver the quality and performance you deserve in a ASUS product. Awesome. We got, oh, what's that? What is that? From top to bottom, ROG Strix 3080 series GPUs have been totally redesigned to deliver the next wave of gaming performance innovation to the market. It's like a trading card almost. That's so cool. 4 stars. I bet the 3090 is 5 stars, but I'm not buying a 3090. It's too expensive, no way. But yeah, three-year warranty right here. Oh, it's not shot. 3-year warranty. This thing is massive. It is not sealed, well, it is sort of sealed. Let's pull this tab. Let's open. Grab this. I'm going to be careful not to ruin the fans or anything. Throw it out of the way, and look at this RTX card. All right, there's a ton of plastic on it. This is all nice. This looks so good in person. You got game on written there. What's that say? These are like numbers. I think these are coordinates for something. Like it must be the same from the little ruler we got. For ports, I think that's, I want to say that's there's 3 display ports, 2 HDMIs, no USB-C. Interesting. Why would they get rid of the USB-C, I wonder? Yeah, we've got a little P mode slash Q mode, so that should be performance and quiet mode switch there you can change. But yeah, let's get all this plastic stuff off and get it installed on the PC. Well, right now, hopefully it fits. That's the one thing I'm concerned about. I'm not sure, I have a small case, but we'll find out. Alright, so here I am under my desk where my PC is right here. You can see the 2080 Super is installed right now. I'm going to try and remove that without unplugging everything, basically. Well, I'm going to unplug the video cables, but everything else I'm going to try and leave in, because if I don't plug all my USB cables in exactly the same spot, I have a lot of audio issues with programs and I have to reset all that. It's just annoying and I hate dealing with it. So yeah, that's my plan. So I'm going to turn off the power at the back, the power supply, which should be all you really need to do. I'm going to hit the power button as well, which will light up the graphics card for a second there, which should turn off after a short while, once it drains all the excess power in there. We don't really have anything to worry about. This motherboard's pretty safe in terms of static and stuff like that. It's a pretty good motherboard, so not too concerned. So now I've just got to remove the back slot over there, which is preventing the graphics card from being able to be removed. So let's do that first. All right, finally, I think we got it loose. Come on, screw. Yes, we got the back bracket is out, finally. And also your video cables back here. I got a display port, so that should just come straight out. Actually, the display port has a clip on it, I think, but yeah, we got 3 cables there. All right, we got it. All right, it took a long time, but I eventually got this card out. I seem to have some issues with this bracket here. It really requires a lot of force to get this to open, which is hard to apply to it when it's in the vertical orientation. All right, so here's the card. Let's just compare it to the other one real quick. They are about the same size, but the 3080 is a tiny bit longer, like not even 2 centimeters though, which is really good. This should be able to fit in the case. So now I'm going to remove all the plastic protection stuff on it and get it ready for the case. Alright, so this is where everything can totally fall apart. Will it fit in the case? And the answer, by the looks of things, is yes, it will. But will I actually be able to get it into the slot is another question. Let's bring you guys a bit closer here. It is tight. Oh, we're stuck on something over here. Oh, we're stuck on the port connectors of all things. Let's remove those. These are the one things, like these 2 connectors are stopping us from getting the card in the case. I mean, if I couldn't, I'd probably just have to remove the cooler, like the radiator for the cooler, and then I would be able to get it in, but it looks like that should be all we need to do. No. Oh, you're kidding me. Please. Maybe if I did it like this, that side first. Is it gonna like it? Yes! We got it. All right, let's get that in the slot here. Hopefully it plays nice. This case isn't it's not really well made for big cards, so this is always gonna be a pain to do. Let's be as careful as possible, because this is just like a really expensive card. All right, we got it. Yeah, we're in. We're clear. This card will fit in this case. Awesome, let's get these screws in before this thing falls out. Jeez, it is not a light graphics card at all. Now, one of the reasons I chose the Strix card is because I really needed something that had good cooling on it, considering, you know, how full this case is of stuff. You know, you got the CPU cooler, dual radiator right there. I mean, I don't have any other PCI cards, but I used to have a capture card in here as well, which would suffocate, so I had to move it to my, dedicated streaming PC. It lives in there at the bottom. But yeah, I just got to do the HDMI cables at the back, close up the case, and we should be ready to turn this thing on. Let's see how that goes. Let's hit it. All right, motherboard's on. Now let's hope this turns on. Oh, look at that. Look at that RGB. I don't think it, oh, it does change. Interesting, it's addressable, I guess. Looking very good. Let's hope that the PC does turn on. Oh, we got a light. And yeah, we got the boot Windows stuff. Awesome. So let's get into Windows, I guess, and see how we go with that. It looks like it's already loaded. Nice. Nice, nice. Successful installation. All right, so we got Modern Warfare running here, and I will say right now that this is running a lot better than it was when I had the 2080 Super. Like, the FPS is staying a lot closer to the 162 FPS limit that I have set, which is what my refresh rate of my monitor is with G-Sync compatible. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to run a lot more games at a higher frame rate. without having to turn down graphics or compromise. And you know, I'd always have issues with when recording and playing games in ultra settings, stuff like that. Yeah, I'd always have to turn down the settings. But now it seems like I might actually not have to worry about that. So that was one of the biggest reasons why I bought it. But I also use it a lot for video editing, and I do some 3D stuff at work quite a lot. So I have to, you know, have some decent horsepower for that as well. And anything better than what I had helps. Now, of course, the 2080 Super is not at all a bad card. Like, it's still insanely good. And if you can find a 2080 Super for a good price, it's probably worth grabbing that because it's a very capable card. But yeah, the 3080 is a bit more powerful. I think it's 40%-ish. I don't want to guarantee that, but I'll put some numbers on the screen for you now to show you how more powerful it is. Now, if you want one of these cards yourself, like that's something that people seem to be struggling to get a hold of them now. It's really quite difficult, isn't it? So what you want to do, if you've got an order with a big store already and you're in a queue waiting for a card, I go ahead and cancel that. I would go over to a smaller store in your area, like a store that you probably wouldn't ever normally buy from. Like, make sure it's a real store, of course. Like, actually go there, check it out, give them a call and ask them if they have any 3080s in stock. Chances are they might have quite a few. Like, I know all the stores that I originally tried didn't have any 3080s of any brand at all, but then I tried this one and they had some MSI ones, they had some Gigabyte ones in hand, like ready to sell. But the Strix one I wanted, they couldn't get so easily, so I had to wait a month or two for that one. But everything else, like I was offered every week a different RTX 3080 card, or even some 3090s they had as well. So yeah, it really does depend where you look. The stock seems to be distributed evenly to all the different stores. So as long as you have an order with a smaller store, you're pretty much guaranteed to get that card, assuming that there's not many orders, not many people before you placing that order, also wanting that product. But yeah, like, set your expectations low. If you don't need the top of the line card, don't get the top of the line card. I only got the Asus card because it's what I wanted. I was happy to wait for it. And I've had good lucks with Strix cards. I needed the extra cooling and I wanted to overclock in the future as well, when I had the better case to allow for that temperature to not be super high when doing so. But yeah, that's how I got it. I did have an order with a big company in Australia here for about a month, and that went nowhere. Like, they didn't tell me anything about the stock or anything when they got cards. Whereas this smaller store, they were so much more helpful. They actually got, they called me up when they had some other cards available for me. I was the only person with a Strix 3080 order, like in the whole store. And that really, really made it way quicker, I think, to get one. You really just got to be lucky with these. They are so hard to get. But I'm just happy I got one. And hopefully I'll be able to do quite a bit of fun stuff with it from now on. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to try and win this game of Modern Warfare. And oh, by the way, I've got the Cold War, Black Ops Cold War promotion. I should be able to get that as well. So I'll be able to get that game, do some benchmarks on that, hopefully. Yeah, if you're looking at an RTX card, I think it's ended now as this video is uploaded. Like, it was 10th of December or something that you couldn't get the promotion anymore. But yeah, if you had a card in hand and you have proof of purchase saying that you ordered it before the 10th of December, you should be able to get a free copy of Black Ops Cold War. So yeah, that's all. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to see more stuff like this, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.